This is Forge Daily with Mackenzie Barwell on the Forge Audio Network.
Forge fans, welcome back to another episode. Today is Wednesday, June 28th, 2023. I'm your host, Mackenzie Barwell, here to give you all things Forge FC. It's almost July, okay? So if you are a Forge season seat holder and interested in attending the 110th Grey Cup this year at Tim Hortons Field on November 19th, you can get a head start before ticket sales go out to the general public in about 3 days. So this is the last time that I will remind you guys, but I do want to make sure that I drive this message home because you have an opportunity to take advantage of an exclusive offer, but only while quantities last. Forge FC back out at training earlier this morning. A few updates. Seba Costello is training without contact. Alex Ashiniotti Jansson recently returned from Sweden this past Sunday, and he came back engaged. So congratulations to him. That is quite exciting. In today's episode, I sat down with all-time CPL leading scorer Terran Campbell. We chatted about his professional career and time with Forge FC since signing in 2022. So here was my conversation with Terran today after practice. Terran, thank you for joining me. I wanted to take a few minutes to chat about your experience as an individual player before we get to the regular season and your team. You started your professional career at 16. You're playing for the provincial BC team at 13. Did you always know that you wanted to be a professional soccer player? Was there an instance where you were like, okay, this is it. This is what I want to do? Or
Sure. I mean, yes, playing professional sports is always what I wanted to do. When I was younger, sort of just did it for fun, right? Just growing up playing with friends, with my local team. And I just enjoyed it and then got to a certain level where I was good enough to sort of thinking more competitively in what's next. So I ended up being decent at soccer. So I said, why not make a living out of it? And I love it. So
yeah. Were there any players in particular that you looked up to as a kid?
One of the first people that I started watching was Wayne Rooney. It's kind of a different one for people, but loved watching him play. And then I'm also a Messi fan. So
Of course. I can't lie. I was also a Messi fan. I did have a soccer career until I was in high school. Did you find having those role models was motivation for you as a kid?
Yeah, because you saw these people playing as a kid and you're like, wow, I want to be there one day.
Yeah.
And it just drives you to want to be like them and achieve what they've achieved.
Yeah. Did you have any jerseys in your room?
One jersey. I think I had
Messi?
just jersey. I had posters
Okay, posters. Yeah. I had a pillowcase actually. So yes, I can totally see where you're coming from there. How important would you say that your youth career was for you in shaping you as a player now? Do you find that there were coaches or teammates that were particularly influential for you?
Yeah, definitely. I think I grew up through the Whitecaps Academy program. So throughout high school, that's where I found my biggest development as a soccer player. So just I'm grateful for everything that they've taught me because a lot of the basics that I use comes from them.
Yeah.
And then so definitely grateful for the youth part of my career. And then as I went on to more of the professional stage, I was able to find more tactics with different coaches. So it's good to find different play styles from a lot of different coaches.
Are you from BC?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. And those teammates that you played with, are you still friends with them?
Yeah, of course. I have my closer friends. I'm cool with everyone from back out west. I have my closer friends that I still talk to, yeah.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, you joined the CPL in 2019 after you played with that Fresno FC team in the USL.
Yeah.
What was that transition like, coming into the Canadian Premier League?
It was cool. At the time, I was wanting to leave the USL, and they were in talks about this new league, the CPL, and it was something that I wanted to be a part of. And then I was fortunate enough to be a part of, knew some of the staff out west, and they gave me an opportunity to go and play for Pacific FC.
Right.
And that's when I started in 2019. So, the transition was pretty smooth, and
It must have been, considering first player to get double-digit goals. You're competing next to Tristan Borges for the Golden Boot. So, I would say it's pretty smooth.
Yeah, it definitely is pretty smooth, yeah.
What was it like coming into Forge in 2022, signing with the team you knew had a talented roster and also playing next to Tristan, who you had competed so closely with in 2019?
It was really cool, honestly. I mean, at At the time when I first went there, I wasn't sure what the vibe would be like. But no, the guys accepted me right away. And they made me feel at home, and I've been enjoying my time a lot here at Forge.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What in particular do you think were some of the biggest differences you noticed coming from Pacific into Forge?
I would say just the environment within the group. I think just the people are different. I think
culture,
culture.
maybe?
I would say that would be the biggest thing.
Yeah, and how about from a coaching standpoint?
I would say so. I think Bobby has tactics that I could use to get better in my game. He does a really good job with position play and just building up from the back, and I think that's something that I could have worked on as a player. So I've been learning a lot at my time here at Forge, and I'm excited for what's next.
Cool. Okay, man, thank you. That's all I have for you.
All right, cool.
If you haven't already, check out Behind the Beard, as that also came out today. And I will talk to you tomorrow when we preview what might go down on Friday against Halifax.
This has been Forge Daily with Mackenzie Barwell. If you like what you heard, please like, follow, subscribe, comment, and share.
Is it true that you used to hate interviews?
Yeah, still do.
What? Bro, I can't get that on a record, man. That was fine. That was